It's Sunday, and what is what are we talking about today? We're actually talking about SMT, Ghana XMT, yeah, XMT as well, and also we are going to deal on the directional bias for the day, which will be really fine, which is really nice, yeah. So first of all, we need to go down. I just want to give a brief on how I took the current trade on US 100 with private students. I think it was the sell. I was actually waiting for a long run on the sell and was stopped out. I wasn't stopped out, but we caved 50%, and it's 50% alone give us 7 risk to reward ratio, 7.6 risk to reward ratio as well. First of all, was actually key level times CRT time. So directional bias key level CRT time. So here fair value was my key level, and I never knew what to make this idiot to get this bias from. Price never. First of all, it was here. Was actually waiting for the sell, but I missed this shit off. Price when they ran away from me. So I was still expecting the run again, at least to this liquidity here above here, down below here. So first of all, I got this fair value gap and I got this close inside the range. Remember, I don't trade. What I learned is to avoid trading the PM sections using how can I put it, using the on the 4 hour, because basically when you're trading the 4 hour, then keep an eye open and an eye close to the 1 hour time frame, time alignment, and also what the 15 or 5 minute time frame, which are entry purposes, right? With what discipline. So the 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, one thing you need to know in every trade CRT, I mean, every CRT trading, or let me say every 4 hour CRT trading, just we have the 159 and also the 159. So avoid the PM section and focus on what the AM section. Just avoid this and focus on this. Okay, so the 1 a.m. section time of purge are mostly 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Right? Write it down. The 1 a.m. purge timing is what the 2 a.m. and also the 3 a.m. time of purge. Right? Okay, now so I'll quickly go down to the 1 hour time frame. After the 1 a.m. open, I went to the 1 hour time frame. If you could check it out, look at this. Look at this here. What candle push the high? This is 1 a.m. open. Watch here. Look at 1.00, 0.100. If you look at that's the 1 a.m. open, 2 a.m. right? Then what? 3 a.m. So let's say 2 a.m. range, 3 a.m. what manipulated and closed inside the range. So expecting what more sells. That's one to remember. I told you the 1 a.m. time of purchase for the 2 and 3 a.m. Don't trade the 1 a.m. alone. Don't just trade the 1 a.m. open. So after the purge, I went down to the 15-minute time frame. So which are my entry purposes. So look at it. Let's draw close attention here. Yeah. So look at it. After the purge, we got a very nice displacement. Remember, another block that sweep liquidity is a validator block. Swept liquidity. Stop losses were here and price swept liquidity. Remember, we're trading for CRT. And number one thing, most, let me say, CRT, both the beginner and also the advanced students, advanced CRT traders must know is that always learn to cover 50% before what? Taking the full candle range, right? So the model one came out and what price will trace back to my entry, the model one, and what dump. So my stop loss was somewhere here. My target was first 50% was here, which is 24,800, and the second 50%, the 100% was below, but price failed to reach my full target. And the whole thing is that CRT is everywhere. CRT doesn't fail. Where CRT fail is when you get your first 50%. I think getting your first 50%, you will rather, let me say, how can I fix it? You will take this shit in your mind that you're supposed to break even. Like, you're supposed to lock your trade. Whenever 50% has been reached, lock all trades, right? And price hit of a stop profit 7.7 R plus, and it failed and down. Went up, but still we made a lot of funds as well. So this is the entry, the model one, and also dump. Same thing here on Eurodollar. I think I made a very bad attitude, which was it on Thursday. I made a very bad attitude on Thursday on Euro USD. Let's give a recap. Red list. Eurodollar. Before we go down to Eurodollar, we need to work on SMT. Let's look at what XAU USD, right? XAU USD and also XAG USD. These are correlated pairs, right? Remember, when you're trading CRT, learn to correlate pairs. Correlate them. Okay, let's go down to XAU USD. First thing you need to know as a new trader in CRT, SMT varies what? First of all, like this. Second of all, like this, right? The one that read the high and the one that fails to read the high, right? These are SMT. You can see it on candles, right? Let's see, we have a candle, let me make it somewhere like this. We have the accumulation candle, right? And we have wicks, also liquidity, the manipulation candle, liquidity, and what? Distribution candle, right? Liquidity as well. So this one took out the high and what? Reach to what? The previous accumulation candle, which is a draw on liquidity, or what? Long-term draw on liquidity. While the second one gave us something like this: accumulation, manipulation, and what? Distribution. But fails to what? Rate the high. Fails to what? Rate the high, right? The first one did the rate, while the second one was fails to rate the high. That is what we call SMT, smart money technique. That's why most times you notice price doesn't comes into your key level, and you say why, how, what are you waiting for? Learn to correlate pairs. Okay, now let's go down to gold. Let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. Let's see something nice. At the daily time frame, let's carve in something nice. Okay, this is XAU USD, right? The daily time frame. Now look at what the daily time frame gave us. It couldn't rate the previous day high, what dump at least the 50% mostly. And also XAG did the raid of the high. Look at it. This is very clean sale. XAG did the raid of the high. Key levels of the fair value gap. And so there on the XAUSD, or key levels of fair value gap. So after the raid of the high, what happened? It dumped. Right? It dumped. That's one thing you need to understand. Same thing on the 4 hour time frame. Key level, old low purge, sweep of this old low. This is an old low purge here. This price swept this old low. Whenever price comes into a key level, what are we looking for? We are looking for what? CRT. We are now looking for what? CRT. Now look at it. Let me make it clear for you. Look at it. You could check it out. What happened here? The candle that took out the low shouldn't be your what? Trading candle. Trade the second candle. What happened? Price failed to rate the low, but EURUSD did what? A very nice raid. Look at it. This is a key level old low, right? This is an old low. Price did the raid of what? The low. Correlate yourself with SMT. Learn to correlate yourself. So whenever price read the low, what are you expecting? We're expecting the opposing words. Liquidity to what taken out, right? So now look at Bitcoin dollar. I think this one of our students took showed me this trade and I was really impressed on what he's doing. This is a key level order block in what we have an SMT. Look at it. Price failed to what take out what the previous candle, which is the accumulation candle low, but expansion. Ethereum did what? Raid it. Look at it. Did a raid. Look at it. Very clear, clean and clear. Look at it. It's very clean. Key level fair value gap did a raid, but Bitcoin dollar didn't take out the low. Hope you understand. Didn't take out the low and price flew with a very clean entry model. 50% should be your first target. I think this is the daily CRT that is still. We still have a daily CRT. First entry on 50%, then 100% as well. So we have a sweep, model 1, and a lower time frame expansion. Right? So that's one thing you need to understand based on SMT. Right? So now let's go down to euro dollar. I think I made a very bad mistake on euro today, which was on Thursday. Thursday before the sell, before the buy. I should have at least cashed the sell, but buy. But one thing I did was I was trading the what? The 9 a.m. candle, 9 p.m. as I saw. Sorry, 9 p.m. I should have focused on the 1 a.m. Right? I should have focused on the 1 a.m. But I was trading the 9 p.m. candle. Right, because I got the 5 p.m. and also the 9 p.m. Gave us a sweep. So I was expecting 1 a.m. to expand, 5 a.m. expand, 9 a.m. expand, and do some little bit retracement because my draw liquidity was above here, was here above as well. So I should have at least focused on the what, the 1 a.m. I went in trading the 9 p.m. candle and I got stopped out. So 5 a.m. 1 a.m. range, 5 a.m. did the purge and 1 a.m. expansion. So now, what is the key time and time of purge for 5 a.m.? 8:30. These are time where I look for entry on what? On the 5 a.m. candle. Now let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Remember I told you 1 hour, 15 minutes or 5 minutes you can take trades. So look at the 1 hour time frame. Look at the 1 hour time frame. Look at it. This is 7 a.m. Look at it. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. did the raid and what? Go down to the 5 minute or the 15 minute time frame for entry. Let's use the 15 minute time frame as well. Look at the entry. After the bullish engulfing of this candle, because that was the candle that raid the low. Look at it. The candle that raid the low was what? This candle. After the third sweep, I think this is the model 1, if I'm not mistaken. Model 1. Model 1 NR. This should have been our entry. And what? Target should be 50%, 50%, then the full take profit. Full take profit. But I was really injured here. I saw this trade as well, the second entry. I saw the second entry, which is on the 4 hour time frame. Kiss of death, I think. Kiss of death, right? If I'm not mistaken. If you could check, we have this 9 p.m. Candle. The 1 a.m. took out the low, but I wasn't present on it. I was actually looking for sales, to be honest. Like I was badly looking for what sales. So we have the 3 a.m. kind of purge, the 2 a.m. sorry, remember I told you 2 3 almost in my time. So 2 a.m. did the purge, right? And what I went down to the 15 minutes time frame for entry purposes, but I couldn't catch it because of some issues. I was busy looking at something else. Like, I feel the pain on it, but I was mainly looking for sales opportunity here. This was the entry. I was mainly looking for sales opportunity, to be honest, to complete the full directional the direction of the 4-hour CRT as well. So one thing you need to learn is stick with time, allow that momentum to come in, and take your entry, close your eye, take the trade, stay away from the chart. On steepy hit, you go down, journal it. So I was expecting that sell after because we have a daily CRT as well. I was expecting the sell. I was expecting that dump because we have a key level fair value gap or the block inversion fair value gap. We have up to 3 fucking key level that's gonna move price, but no, price couldn't. This was crazy. Like, I was waiting for it was the 9 a.m. candle, right? Sorry, the 5 a.m. as well. I was actually waiting for the 5 a.m. because 1 a.m. thought it's up the high, but not at key time. So I was waiting for the 5 a.m. to come out. 5 a.m. came out, and 5 a.m. entry mostly is 8:30, and the exact time that price did the purge was 8:30 sharp. You could check it. 8:30 sharp. That was the exact time price did the tortoise shoe, but there was no displacement at all. There was no displacement at all for model 1 to come in. I was like crazy. I said, what the fuck is going on here? I didn't see any displacement. Like, I was, oh, come on, bro. This is what I wasn't expecting. I was expecting displacement, but from the look, we got a sweep of this high, right? A nice sweep of this high, tortoise sweep, and also got a very nice displacement. Probably this other block may hold, probably, right? So stick with time. That one thing, stick with time, right? Stick with time. So we got a nice displacement with a sweep, and also this nice displacement, and I'm expecting a long. When I see a little bearishness, then retracement to the key level, then definitely we'll take a sell from there. Or that is what I'm expecting. Yeah, I don't think price will definitely come take this high. I don't know, but I'm still expecting more reaction from this key level to dump, probably to the C article, because we are bearish. The directional bias of everything here is bearish. We are absolutely bearish here. We are bearish. We're bearish. The reaction alone shows more bearishness. Price couldn't respected the bullish PRA, but keep respecting the bearish PDRAs. Hope you understand. So we're bearish. Our first drawn liquidity is just equal lows, and also the monthly target. Right. Alright, stay safe. Do your best to watch this video. Learn something new. Journal it and write it down. Practice it, backtest it, and give me a result on it.